Hello viewers, so welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham Ali Khan. In this video, some more concepts of GST I'm going to explain. Already last two videos I have explained you the origin, meaning of GST, benefits of GST, debit note, credit note. Then I have explained about what are the mode of collection of GST, and then I have explained you what are the taxes subsumed in GST. And then I have explained about the input tax credit mechanism. All these points I have already discussed in the last two videos. Now in this video, some more concepts which are frequently used in GST subject I am going to explain. So watch the video till the end to get the complete command on this subject of GST and can attempt the question in examination with confidence. So before explaining the concepts, take a screenshot of the points which I have written on the board, then I'll explain all the points in detail. Come on, the first concept I'm going to explain you is about dual GST. So in India, the new law of GST has divided the GST into two categories, that is CGST and SGST. CGST stands for Central GST and SGST stands for State GST. That means GST will be collected by the central government and also GST will be collected by the state governments. That's why it is called dual GST. One GST collected by central government, the other GST collected by state government. So CGST and SGST. These are the two types of GST. Next, IGST, Integrated GST. Now these concepts will be asked in short questions in examination. So listen the lecture carefully. Definitely the concept will be clear and confidently you can write in examination. IGST, Integrated GST. Actually, we have state GST and central GST, SGST, CGST. Apart from that, IGST is also there. What is this IGST? If the buyer and seller belongs to the same state, that means transaction of buying and selling, that means services provided or goods are supplied within the same state, then the buyer and seller belongs to the same state. In that case, CGST and SGST will apply. So CGST and SGST will be applied when the buyer and seller belongs to the same state. But sometimes buyer belongs to one state and seller belongs to another state. In that case, CGST or SGST will not be applied. In that case, IGST will be applied. Integrated Goods and Services Tax. This IGCST will be applied when the two parties are not in the same state. One party is staying in one state, the other party is staying in the other state. So CGST and SGST is levied intrastate. The meaning of intrastate is within the same state. If both the parties belongs to the same state, it is called intrastate. Transaction is intrastate. In that case, CGST and SGST will apply. Intrastate means within the state. Thus, if both the parties to a trade, namely buyer and seller, belongs to the same state, then CGST, SGST will be applied, will be levied. However, if a transaction is interstate, means between states, between one state and another state, that is called interstate transaction. It means that the two parties do not belong to the same state. In that case, IGST will apply. Integrated GST will be applied and this IGST will be collected by the central government. And later on, according to some formula, specific formula, the proceeds received from IGST will be distributed between the central government and the state government. So, in such a scenario, only the central government will levy the tax, which is called Integrated GST or simply IGST. So IGCST is levied and collected by central government and then proportionally shared between all the state governments. That is regarding IGST, Integrated GST. Now GSTN. Actually GSTN, N stands for network, GST network. So GSTN stands for Goods and Services Tax Network. So actually GSTN has been set up as a company, as a joint stock company registered under section 25 of the Companies Act. So this is a private company, and under section 25 of the Companies Act, it provides the services of registration, payment and return of taxpayer through the use of information technology. This company GSTN is a private company which is registered under section 25 of the Companies Act. Why this GSTN has been formed? To provide the services on behalf of GST law. On behalf of GST, this GSTN is providing the service to the taxpayer regarding the registration, regarding the return filing, regarding the payment of GST. So all these are the services which are provided by GSTN on behalf of GST. So it helps in migration of existing taxpayer to the new system. So migration means transferring from the old system to the new system. So before 2017, when multiple taxes were applied, now after 2017, all the multiple taxes are merged, subsumed with GST. This is called migration. So migration of existing taxpayers into the new system will be done by GSTN. And it was with the various GSP. GSP means GST Suvidha Provider. Suvidha Provider. Suvidha means benefit, help. Help is called Suvidha. So this GSTN will help, will provide the help to the taxpayer. Now, which are IT, ITES and FinTech companies to develop applications that can be used by taxpayer to interact with GSTN. So, the taxpayer will interact with GST department through GSTN. By taking the information technology of GSTN, the taxpayer will interact with the GST department. Now GSTIN, it is just like PAN number. Just like in income tax, PAN number will be allotted to every taxpayer. Similarly, under GST also, the GST SSC will be allotted in unique identification number. The unique identification number which is allotted by GST to the taxpayer is called GSTIN. The full form of GSTIN is Goods and Services Tax Identification Number. IN stands for Identification Number. And simply a GSTIN is a unique 15-digit alphanumeric code that is allotted to every taxpayer registered under GST. So every taxpayer who is registered under GST will be allotted this 15-digit alphanumeric. Alphabets as well as numbers are included in this 15-digit number. And every taxpayer, registered taxpayer, will be allotted a GSTIN. Then a business needs the GST to claim various benefits under the GST law, file returns and pay tax. So if a registered taxpayer wants to claim some exemptions, he has to file the return, he has to pay the tax. So in every communication he has to write the GSTIN, that is identification number. Next comes determination of tax under GST. See, there is a lot of difference between the payment of tax in the old method and the new method of GST. Under the old method, that is multiple taxes where there is sales tax, service tax, etc., excise, etc. Multiple taxes were there. In that case, the taxes will be applied at the origin. That means where the goods are produced, where the services are provided. The point of origin, the tax will be applied at the time of origin. So that was in the old system. So before the GST, the structure of indirect taxes was origin based. That means where the goods are produced. That is called the place of origin. The place of origin is the point where tax will be applied in the old system before GST. This means tax is levied where goods or services are produced. In other words, the state where the supplier is situated will get the revenue which is collected in the form of tax. Whichever state the goods are produced, that government has to collect the tax because the goods are produced in that state where the goods are produced. That was the system earlier. The point will be clear by taking an example. John Traders from Goa supplies goods worth rupees 1 lakh to Nelson Trading Company based in Kerala. The supplier or producer is John Traders. They are staying in Goa and they are supplying the goods to Nelson Trading Limited in Kerala. The buyer is in Kerala and the seller is in Goa. The earlier system, where the goods are produced, there the tax will be applied. So Goa government will apply the tax for John Traders because goods are produced in Goa. So tax revenue will be collected by Goa as John Trader is located in Goa. This was the provision earlier before GST comes. Now after GST, under GST the tax structure is destination or consumption based. This is exactly opposite. Here it is origin based, where the goods are produced, that is the origin based. Where the goods are consumed, here example, goods are produced in Goa but goods are consumed in Kerala. So GST will be applied in that area where the goods are consumed, not at the point of production. So here, so levied on where the goods are consumed, which will get the revenue which is collected in the form of tax. Example, John Traders from Goa supplied goods worth rupees 1 lakh to Nelson Trading Limited based in Kerala. Now in this case, the GST will be collected in Kerala because the goods are consumed in Kerala. The tax revenue will be collected by Kerala as Nelson Trading Company is located in Kerala. That's it. So in this video, I have explained you few concepts. The concepts are dual GST, IGST, then GSTN, GSTIN, and what is the method of determination of GST. Inshallah, we'll continue the next topic in the next video.